No, ponte en medio mejor.
Vale, perfecto. Adéu, guapa. Moltes gràcies.
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 Vale, sí, és que el Joan ha tancat dos cordes, per això encara estem
Sí,
allà.
tio, Déu-n'hi-do,
Esperem ja gravar-ho ara i marxar. It's fine. No, it's fine, yeah.
I want the verstand.
Because this would make a great lesson too, wouldn't it?
Hola, buenas tardes. Mira, una pregunta. ¿Qué cerráis la cocina? Ah, entonces te puedo hacer una reserva para de aquí una hora. Mira, ¿ahora qué hora es? Las 3... ¿Qué hora es? ¿Las 3 y...? Yo creo que dentro. Sí, sí, perfecto, ningún problema. Marta. It's a very good Italian restaurant. Perfect. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Johnny, es increíble, tío. Ya lo sé, ¿qué me vas a contar? Es que no sé. ¿Recuerda?
Dents.
No veas, tío.
Hi, this is Johnny Burgin with another Chicago Blues guitar lesson. And yeah, that's Betty James, a little mixed up, really great, playing with Sweet Marta and Johnny Bigstone in Barcelona recently, where we did that fun little video. Great times, and what a great harp player. Stick around till the end of the video, and we do another song, a song of theirs called Rebel Little Rooster. But anyway, let's talk about how to play this tune. I'm capoed in the key of F, first fret, and it's just an E seventh, and then an A ninth, I guess, or maybe it's an A. You can call this what you want, I guess. It's really a ninth on top. The same chord that's in songs like Last Night and Gold Tail Bird and all kinds of stuff. Sammy Lawhorn's always doing it. So what that is I've got the A string, or you could use your thumb. That's in the middle of your a B flat chord. I'm calling it the 4 chord. So 7th, 6th on the G and B, and then that's the 8th fret. Back to your, I'm calling an E7th because I'm just thinking like it's an E. E shape, 7th. It's an F. 5 with the low E string bass. So I was playing a little too much on that demo. I was like, and it did work for that setting, especially since there was no rhythm section. But that's not what the second guitar player does. He's just banging away on the chords, and you can hear as the song goes on, he's playing more and more and more. Like he's playing... And it ends on an E6, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I was doing, playing the Robert Lockwood thing, an A shape with the third in the bass. That's like A-shaped chord with your fourth finger out here, like in the way Robert Nighthawk would do Kansas City. But that doesn't happen on the record. So the record is really rustic, I mean, and I think that's why people liked it. This came out in '61, but it sounds more like a real early electric blues. That's the real key, and it's very much like Big Bill, Hey Hey Mama, here we go again, right? That's your 4 with that A note with the a ninth on the top. I also like, this is also real country bluesy. Over where the 4 would be after the 5, he plays this 1 chord. And it's pretty. It's like Robert Nighthawk does that, like in 74 freight train. Got ways just like a man. So that major third, the 5th fret here over the 4 note and the bass just has a great sound to it. So here we go. See if you can get that in there. I saw the video of Diana Krall playing it, and I liked it. It sounded like more of a Tom Waits arrangement the way they were doing it, but they were really rocking out. And they played it more like melodically, I guess. But they did it in E flat, and the guitar player just had no capo, of course, being a serious jazz player. So anyway, he had hard work of it, but he made it work. Anyway, isn't it interesting how so many people start out songs like that, like Lightning Hopkins? Whoops. Even if you miss, it still sounds good. So again, that's just sliding up to the F on the A string. And then you got this top part of the F minor chord. And you guys know what that is, right? It's like 9th fret, 8th fret. And give that little tug on there on the B string. And there's that 1, 5, 1. So when you come back to the 1, in the middle of it, you have a 5. And then the 7th. And he does that. B string and G string. And then just slide into this nice F7th chord, like a D7 shape, all the way up on the 5th, 4th, and 5th fret. When you come back, just pick up the first finger so you don't do this. That's a little too precious. And, you know, the real catnip in this song is that rockabilly sounding beat between, like, it's either the rim of the snare and then, you know, like slap it on a acoustic bass or some combination of that. Do-ka-jack, do-ka-jack, do-jack, do-ka-jack, do. It's a complex, funky, basic beat at the same time. It's not bats. It's like do-ka-jack, 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 do-ka-jack. But it's also real. There's something primal about it, man. And it really appeals. It hits that sweet spot, like the Lazy Lester thing and the Slim Harpo thing, where it really appeals to people who might like country music, people who like, you know, rockabilly people, and blues. It's just all right there. And by the way, this was not recorded at Chess. This was recorded in New York City on Cee-Jay, and I think Chess, you know, gave it another life. You know, they leased it and put it out in their market and more of a national market. Too bad she didn't have any other hits, but I like her other songs. Check them out. Salt in My Coffee, and there's another one that's not coming back to me. They all sound good. One's a lot like this one, but it's an 8-bar blues. It's called Stone Blues or something. I just forgot, but that's a cool one too. You could also do this. You could play the 8th and 9th fret on the G and B strings. It's very Big Boy Crudup-y, just simplified, like if Big Boy Crudup had more of a pop kind of a song. Let's put it all together. Let's try it again. That's basically the gist of it. The other guitar player is really pretty loose, way loose, really. Sometimes he's just kind of a little wacky, and it's hard to hear him, but I think that's what he's doing. He's way in the back for the singing, and then he starts coming out. I really think he's playing this long A shape over this. And I even hear this in there sometimes, the raised 5/5. It's like, I remember when I played with Sam Lay, he'd sometimes describe these shuffles. He said they used to call them, get your hat, get your hat, get your hat. So I'm going down, up, down, down, up, down. And I'm trying to mute it a little bit with my left hand or however I can. I only heard that once, maybe. You can do that or not. Sometimes I think he's changing just the bass tone. Anyway, he's not as fancy as I think that might be Betty James' husband. Guys, help me out. What do you know about this song that I don't? I'm not sure who played on it or anything. I don't think it's definitely some, I think it's some New York guys or Baltimore guys. I think she was from Baltimore. I like that. Yeah, here we go. You know there's two guitar players because, you know, you hear an E and you hear this E6. So I love the looseness of it. I love the attitude of it. You know, if you play any kind of rockabilly at all, you're probably going to end up playing this song. It's a song that draws people to it, really. And I like the Betty James better than the two Koko versions. Although the one with Louis Myers and Jimmy Rogers, it's just a little too slow. It doesn't have that rockabilly alchemy. But you know, it's got some really nice guitar solo by Louis Myers, and it's still good to listen to. So have fun with this, and I'm going to leave it at that. Join me on Patreon for guitar chat, weekly guitar chats. Subscribe, hit the notifications for this channel. And now I'm going to leave it with Marta and myself and Johnny Bigstone. This is a little bit of their song called Rebel Little Rooster in A. And thanks a lot. See you next week.
How about it for Sweet Marta and Johnny Bigstone?
Thank you so much, Johnny.
Thank you, man.